Alright, what is going on, everyone? And yes, it is Tuesday evening, and today was the official North American release of Dark Souls 3 on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC as well. So, going to be doing, I suppose, a little bit of unboxing of sorts. And yeah, arrived to this on the doorstep, pretty pleased about it. Just kind of opened it up and got some of the packing out. And now here it is. Came with a couple of patches as well. See the Bandai Namco kind of receipt, order confirmation. Pretty awesome little Pac-Man logo there. Classic stuff. But yeah, a little bit before I get into it. Yeah, I mean, the scalpers, the resellers, unfortunately, this kind of plague this hobby pretty badly these days. They were all over Amazon, all over GameStop, Target, Walmart, what have you, anywhere that they could order up these collector's editions. And they retail at $120, so people are buying them up like crazy, hiking the prices up, you know, a good bit, up to $200 on eBay, some of them. Just ridiculous. I wasn't about to pay that, so I just thought, oh man, I can't find any on Amazon, any of the stores. Guess I'll just have to, you know, consider this a loss. Not going to find the collector's edition. But thankfully, saw an article online that Bandai Namco themselves were actually kind of restocking right before the weekend of the release. So was able to order this on Friday. Jump in there. The Xbox One version was already sold out when I visited the page, but there were PS4 versions left. So awesome, got this one at the retail price of $120, didn't pay a cent more. And yeah, arrived here. Well, I mean, had to pay for shipping, of course, but yeah, better than paying like $200 plus shipping on eBay. So really quite pleased. And yeah, as you know, way back in 2009, huge fan of Demon's Souls, and I'm actually just playing through that game again recently. You know, enjoying Bloodborne a lot recently too with the new PS4 I got. So yeah, awesome. Dark Souls 3, here it is. Gonna crack into this collector's edition and yeah, show you all of the contents and kind of briefly go over, I suppose, each one of them. So be right back in just a minute. Gonna set up the camera. Alright, so here's just kind of a look at the front of the large collector's edition box. It's chock full of goodies inside. Here's just a little look at the, there's 3 of these patches that it came with when you order them off the Bandai Namco site. And yeah, pretty cool little free extra that they tossed in, I suppose. But here's the box. Really love the cover to it. And can move around, look to the back side. Where it says Dark Souls 3 Collector's Edition, and kind of lists some of the contents that are inside. You can see some of them right there. Here's the little seals, so I'm going to carefully get those off and look at what is inside. So opened up and everything nice and neatly packaged. Alright, so here is the 10-inch Red Knight statue. Really quite pleased with the fact that they decided to include this in the collector's edition. Quite a large, highly detailed statue, figurine, whatever you would like to refer to it as. And yeah, like I said, couldn't be more pleased with it. Awesome detail on this thing. Kind of try to zoom in and focus on it. Comes with 2 scimitars, as you can see there. And actually they have, here's one of them. They have these little ends here that in order to have him wielding them you have to remove. And I'll show you one right here. They've kind of like a semicircle, like a half oval type of shape. So you just want to wiggle it off. And then, well, I probably can't put it back on holding the camera, but then as you can see it just goes right back on there once you've actually fitted the sword. And here is another look at the 10-inch Red Knight statue from the reverse angle. Just kind of turned it around. Got him wielding both blades now. And yeah, like I said already several times, amazing amount of detail in this. Great color to it as well. Very nice paint job. So yeah, definitely kind of like the main reason that I was kind of interested in picking up this collector's edition. So yeah, it definitely passes the test, this piece of it. Very pleased with it. And we'll make a great piece, display piece down here in the games room setup. My camera seems to be focusing a bit better right now, so I'll kind of show you a lot of the detail within this figurine, as it doesn't always want to focus, but there we go. Just to kind of give you a kind of up close idea of how it looks. Just check that out, that's awesome. Zoomed in to the maximum level that we can kind of reach without blurring everything. But yeah, there he is. Totally cool, very pleased. Now let us crack into the rest of the content, shall we? Okay, so I have all of the other contents of this collector's edition laid out for you to see, and I'll briefly show and kind of go over what each one actually is. Yeah, I suppose first and foremost we should mention here is the Day 1 edition of the actual game in question, Dark Souls 3 on the PlayStation 4, version that I purchased. And there you can see the back of it a little bit in English and French as well, as this is the North American version. Yeah, let's move right along. I thought this was really neat. I'll kind of get it out of the packaging. This is cool. It's really quite a substantially, fairly heavy little metal case. So you can just kind of, if we can open it, you can see inside of it in the area for inserting the discs. So you could, instead of using this, take out the disc and put it in here, which is really, I might use this. This is really cool. Okay, metal sound to it. Nice metal case. Really cool art on it. And, really kind of a lot of texture and detail, depth and dimension to it, as you can see. I love the image of the knight on the back there as well. That is very cool. just noticed that right now, in fact. Love that. Nice little touch. And of course, on the spine, the actual title of the game, Dark Souls 3. So that's a really cool little thing. Alright, let's move on to, and this is awesome right here, the art of the Dark Souls trilogy. Really high quality little booklet, and I guess I'll just kind of flip through and show you a little bit of it. Kind of a little bit difficult, I suppose, to do holding a camera and with flipping through the page with the other hand, but you can see a lot of the enemies from the Dark Souls games. Of course, the first one was a 2011 release back on the PS3. And then the second one came out on the PS3 and the PS4, and now we have the finally the third, and what will be the conclusion to the series. I believe Miyazaki has stated that. So Dark Souls 3. And interestingly enough, I won't bore you with too many stories, but like I've told you before, really, I'm surprised a lot of people don't know about Demon's Souls. People who love this series haven't actually played that game, and that was the one I started with, and it's like actually little known at this point, but I think it's the best one in the series. 2009 release from Software, their first kind of Souls game. Just, oh, man, epic beyond words. Love the game. Can't tell you how many hours I've actually poured into it. Many, 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 and many more, and then some. But yeah, if you are a fan of the Dark Souls games and you didn't, for whatever reason, get around to playing Demon's Souls, I know a lot of people didn't know about it back then. Go do it. Love the game, and you know, I never actually got around to playing Dark Souls 1 and 2. I was just so content with Demon's Souls for so many years. And then recently, when I got my PS4, I picked up Bloodborne, and you know, obviously this was coming out too, so I had to get this. And then went back and picked up the first Dark Souls on the PS1, PS3, sorry. So gonna go back and actually play that too. As for Dark Souls 2, you hear a lot of kind of mixed things about it, and I have seen plenty of videos. It just didn't really strike my fancy, so I think I'm actually gonna skip that. But I will play through Dark Souls, the original one. I'm almost done with Bloodborne right now. I've completed, of course, Demon's Souls over the past, you know, 6-7 years, many times. But yeah, now we're gonna get into Dark Souls 3. You know, I won't show you everything, but I mean, highly detailed, really great quality prints in here. Love the color and kind of the glossy, almost texture to it. It's just really well done. A lot of care went into creating the contents that are included in this collector's edition kind of set. So yeah, couldn't be more pleased with it. And kind of the final item that we have right here, and this is really cool as well. It's a cloth game map of the actual world here, and I will set down the camera so I can open it. You can look at some Tate action. Kyoku Tiger, Gunbird 2. And of course, Kiki Kai Kai Nazo no Kuromanto on the PVM. I promise I will get it open. Alright, there we go. Got it all open. So I'm just going to open it up real quick here, unfold it, unfurl the thing, and let you have a look at it. There's our awesome knight statue again. Too cool. Love that thing. Probably gonna go up there somewhere. But yeah, here we go, and check out this. Here's the kind of cloth map of the world. And you know, having only played Demon's Souls and not Dark Souls 1 or 2, I don't know. I'm supposing that there is some sort of interconnection between the worlds from the first two games. That looks like a familiar kind of setting. I can't remember. I do know a little bit about Dark Souls. There was that one kind of castle city, large fortified city. Kind of looks similar. It might be something different. But anyway, there you go. That's really cool. What can I say? Awesome. I don't know. I might actually kind of get this up on the wall. Might just pack it away within the box, but very nice. A lot of detail included in this as well. A great little piece of artwork. So yeah, there you have it. Very pleased to have this shipped and arrive on April 12th, 2016, the day of the North American release. Yeah, quite thrilled to have this collector's edition. Side of the large box. Front of it one more time. All the contents. So yeah, if you can find this at the retail price and, you know, don't have to kind of go, you know, pay those scalpers the just exorbitant rates they're kind of hiking it up to, I definitely recommend paying the $120 for it if you're a fan of the From Software Souls games. This is you know, any collector and fan of the series would, I'm sure, definitely enjoy having all of this stuff. I know I certainly do. And like I said, really quite thrilled about this statue. Going to make a nice piece, little display piece rather, here in the games room. So yeah guys, here it is, Dark Souls 3 Collector's Edition, April 12th, 2016. Go out and get it if you can. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, talk to all of you very soon. Bye for now.